So today I would like to share an old recipe of a very simple way you can detox your blood and purify it. So it's a blood purification recipe, all natural, using just herbs or fruits and vegetables. And you'll need only 2 ingredients for this: a plain lemon, preferably organic, and garlic. That's it. And the rest is just a process. So you would get a plate and you would dice these. Next, you would want a little bowl, very tiny one, where you can store, and I'll show you in a minute what it will be, and a knife. So see, always what I try to do is keep it simple but effective. First thing you'll do is just clean the garlic. So you peel it off, take off the skin. So if you have cloves, and you're gonna get 3 of these. So you can buy one, depending on the size, but yeah, 2 or 3 or 4, depending on how much or how big they are, since they vary in size. But like this. It's a little dirty one. So you have about this much. Little cloves, and then you're going to cut them into little pieces. So as you can see, they should look like this. Cut into little pieces, and you'll do that for all the ones you took out. Now it does have a smell and people don't like garlic. And I have a little thing for that, so don't worry. So chop them up well, the little pieces. And next, you're going to put her into the bowl. It's a very powerful smell. It's very good if you have like a flu or a sickness. Despite the smell, it's a miracle food. Then you get your lemon. And you're going to squeeze the entire lemon out into the bottle. So what I like to do is poke holes. Maybe take out some of the seeds. But generally, after you cut them up, you dice the garlic, you squeeze the lemon juice out. So if you also have a spoon, might be a better choice. But yeah, that's what you do. Squeeze all the juice out. So it submerges the garlic. Alright. Then you can use a spoon or something else to get the rest of it. You want that juice. Alright. And just give it a little shake, mix, and you're finished. Now you don't take this like this. What you're gonna do is put it, cover it with something, and then put it in the fridge and leave it for a day. Probably the next day. It'll take about a day or 2 to process. What's gonna happen is the garlic and the lemon are gonna go in contact with each other and release its own juices. Especially the garlic, but it takes a process of time. So it's been about a day. So you'll grab this out of your refrigerator. It should have a much potent smell. It should feel much more stronger. Releasing. So it's very powerful stuff. And how this works is you don't eat the whole thing, you don't drink it. And specifically, I'm just showing this in the day just to be sure. But you're going to do this in the night. So before you go to bed, you grab a cup of water, fill it all the way up, about 8 ounces, like that, and very specifically you take a small teaspoon, and of the liquid, you only take 1. See, like this? You add it in and mix it up. And every night before you go to sleep, you drink this. So since it's diluted, it's not so strong, the smell. But you still have the garlic smell. The bright side is, since you're going to bed, you're not going to bother people with the smell. So that's the plus to it.